Did you know that in the SpongeBob video game Truth or Square, if you don't touch the controller for 2 minutes, SpongeBob literally starts to grow a beard, and it doesn't stop growing until 20 minutes have passed. And look how big it gets. That's a very impressive beard, SpongeBob. In Far Cry 4, the main antagonist, Pagan Min, early in the game asks you to sit for a few minutes and enjoy your meal. Soon he leaves and the player is given the opportunity to start the campaign. But if you sit there doing nothing for 15 minutes, he comes back and treats you as a guest like he did before, and you find out that he is not a villain at all. He is actually a good guy. Now who saw that coming? We did not.
You, sir, are a gentleman. I sincerely apologize.
In Goat Simulator 3, if you go to a yoga studio somewhere on the map and sit through the whole thing, the yoga teacher will be talking to you and the player as well. After you've been sitting there for a while, you get not only a reward for it, but also an achievement as well.
Be a goat. Be a human.
Now, we all know about Sonic's iconic tapping foot, but did you know that in Sonic CD, if you stay idle for too long, he'll just straight up jump off and commit suicide, following up with the sound of an evil laughter. Now that's a little dark. In Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy, if you stay in the character select screen for too long, your dorm room comes to life. You'll even see a Quidditch out of nowhere. Now isn't that magical? Well, The Legend of Zelda is filled with hidden animations. In the Ocarina of Time, if you leave Link idle for too long, he'll either fix his clothes or practice his sword. And if you leave him in the cold for too long, he'll start to shiver and sneeze. You might even see him yawning. Isn't he cute? Well, wait till you see something that's not so cute. In the Deadpool video game, during a face-off with Mr. Sinister, Deadpool asks you to push the button to take him down. But when you don't do it, he'll start making fun of you. After a while, he gets annoyed and screams in your face. Push the button! Now, you've probably heard this one, or you didn't. In GTA San Andreas, if you're not doing anything, CJ will randomly start singing lyrics from songs that are classic.
Nothing but a cheap thing, baby.
And CJ's not the only one who can sing. In Honkai Star Rail, if you leave the controllers for a minute or pick one of their idle actions, the Serval siblings start singing. So who's gonna teach Jeopard how to sing? Now, the LEGO Star Wars game features a lot of AFK animations for each character. Like, even though Padme wants to keep her relationship with Anakin a secret, yet she starts dancing around with his picture. He's right there, Padme! In Uncharted 4, there's literally a trophy for doing nothing. This was initially a mistake on the developer's part during the demo, but they kept it as a cool little Easter egg. In order to get this trophy, you just have to, well, do nothing basically. When you approach this scene, just stay still for 30 seconds and you unlock the Stage Fright achievement. But not every game rewards you for this type of behavior. In High on Life, if you stand still for a while, your gun will start talking to you. Eventually, he'll start cursing you out.
What are you doing? Did you stop playing? Get back here and keep playing. Are you in the bathroom or something?
But in Bionicle Heroes, you'll see Tua doing a bunch of stuff while you're AFK. He'll literally start tapping on the screen to see if you're there. Remember the classic action-packed game called Doom? The developers of that game later created Rage, and in the game, once you get the rocket launcher, stay still for a few seconds, you'll see the character play Doom. Most Mario games have their own unique animations. In Super Mario 64, if you do absolutely nothing, Mario will just simply fall asleep. He even dreams about pasta and ravioli. Another game where the character falls asleep is the Skyward Sword. This time it's while being on the toilet. Thankfully, he wakes up in time. And it looks like Tom finally catches Jerry. In Multiverses, when you stay idle, Tom just grabs Jerry like it's no big deal. Turns out it wasn't that hard after all, or are they just friends in secret? In Crash Bandicoot 4, each character has their own unique animation. So for example, Dingodile grabs a snack while he's waiting for you to hit the keyboard. Tawna practices her own skills, meanwhile Crash just takes a selfie and shows off his dance moves. In Earthwood Jim, the character goes on all sorts of adventures, but here's the really fun part. When you let Jim be on his own, he starts doing some silly and entertaining things. He plays around with his blaster, showing off his big muscles, and even sings songs. He also does something really crazy. He plays jump rope with his own body. He even drops down his own pants. In the Donkey Kong Country, there are a lot of cool animations. You'll see them playing their own mobile game once you let them be. And when you stay AFK in the Jedi Survivor Star Wars game, this happens. We've got to say, breaking down the lightsaber into small parts really feels satisfying to watch. And you know what else is satisfying? When a game starts talking to you directly. WWE games have always had some fascinating Easter eggs, but instead of fighting your opponent, if you stand still, you unlock some witty and funny commentary that literally break the fourth wall.
Get that controller in your hand and let's get back to work. You guys need an alarm clock?
Anyways guys, these were the 22 AFK secrets in video games. Let us know which one you enjoyed the most, and make sure to subscribe and leave a like guys. I really appreciate it, and see you guys later.